Wow. Hey guys, this is Scott Action Jackson. This is technically my second or third take on doing this video blog, feed blog, whatever. It's more or less an update onto some things that are going on. Oh boy. Oh, as you can tell by my facial hair and the tiredness in my eyes at times, it's been personally a long couple months. A lot of things have been going on. A lot of things will be going on. Might be even less time, but more or less this is to inform anybody who's been following my stuff on YouTube, some of my projects and stuff like that I'm doing on other channels, not just this one. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and dive right in. Like I said, this is the second or third time I try, so let's try and start this off the same way I have. And I hate saying this. I know Bill, Rebloy Bill, Fan Knight. He's our leader guy person. He hates doing this kind of stuff where he has to push back. Says that he's going to do stuff. He's going to work on stuff. He hates going back and not doing it when he said he was going to. And then he somehow finds a way to get around to it at some point. For me, it's going to be a little more difficult. I had ideas, I had plans on stuff, one of which actually had one episode thrown out there. Spider Tales. Uh, I'll probably be throwing this video up across the Facebook pages that I started for the other things. This will be going into Spider Tales, uh, Ruxpin Abridged, probably Action Video Game Talk, along with my Facebook page. Uh, but Spider Tales, I got the first episode. I got the first episode out there, and it's a good idea. It needs a bit of work. I wanted to work on more episodes. I want to get more comic books out there. I want to get the first Amazing Spider-Man out there. I even want to try and get the first full issue of Spider-Girl. Peter Parker's daughter, actual daughter back during the 90s. Mayday Parker. Um, and probably dip into some other Spider-Man comic books. I also want to dip into some Spider-Man games, maybe even the Spider-Man cartoon series. Well, the main 90s one at least. Maybe even the movies I would have tried dipping into, but it was more or less talking about this stuff, my opinions and stuff like that on it. Very similar to Action Video Game Talk, which leads into Action Video Game Talk. I was hoping to start it back up again. How I was doing videos just on like one subject at a time, except for the occasional expo game show, which I hate that I didn't get to complete all that. But it got too late to finish the rest of them. Even though I did record as much as I could, I didn't get them all posted. Speaking of recording and not posting, let's go to Ruxpin Abridged. Oh boy, where to start on this? Ruxpin Abridged. Oh. I had a lot of stuff recorded. A majority of stuff to start working on the last two episodes of the first main story arc. But I still had two roles that I needed to fill. Two roles I needed to fill. I needed to get a hold of Bill to record one main role and one smaller role. And I did have somebody who offered to help with some other voices. And because of something else that came up, That's gonna have to try and get reworked or something. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass. But yeah, I want to finish up the first story arc with Ruxpin Bridge. I don't know how much more of a pain in the ass it's gonna be, because on the last episode, I still gotta get one other person to record one other role, because otherwise it would be me, Seth, and Bill as far as the main characters. And then there's a ton of side characters that can be myself doing some other weird voices. For Expanded Bridge, I'm just trying to figure out how to get this done without being too much of a hassle. I mean, I could try using what I recorded, but I don't know how much trouble I'd get into. That's why it might be a lot easier just to try to re-record if I can get somebody else to help, because if the previous person that offered to help, it's a tricky, odd, strange situation. That's putting it mildly. Okay, so I got Spider Tales out of the way. I got Action Video Game Talk out of the way. I got Ruxpin Bridge mostly out of the way. Yeah, once I got done with the first main story arc, I wanted to get to the rest of it when I could. Because the way I see it, I wanted to try 2 more episodes after the main arc. 2 more. But, finishing up this main first arc is going to be the biggest bitch. I mean, the recording for just me talking here and stuff like this for like Spider Tales and Action Video Game Talk isn't that difficult. But adding on top of stuff that's going on in my personal life, with my living situation, my working situation, which is, been another nightmare and a half, which is why I'm so tired most of the time. I picked up a secondary job. Well, for those who don't know or haven't seen my Facebook page, I do have a secondary job that's more or less working midnight to 3 a.m. Adding that on top of my school job that I work from 10:15 a.m. to about 1:05 to 1:10 p.m. I should be getting rest in between the school job and the midnight job, but I don't. I just try to get as much rest as I can between the 2 jobs for some odd reason. I don't know why, but I decided to do that. I've been working on a script on something else that I wanted to put together, either for a theater project or some kind of like audio show thing. It was kind of a Doctor Who parody, but not. It's a story involving a character named the Professor. And yes, there's going to be some weird nods about a 3-hour tour to do a Gilligan's Island reference. But, yeah, I mostly... I got a good ways into creating the first script. It just needed more work. It still does need more work. And, yeah. There's that on top of, man, there's so much other shit that I wanted to work on. For those that I upload this video on, the YouTube channel I upload this video on, I've still been streaming some video games as much as I can. I know I've been streaming the Spider-Man game that I got on PS4. which is probably going to be one of the last new games I'm going to be able to get in a while. Probably a long while, unfortunately. Well, I should say new, because knowing my luck, I'll probably find some of these newer games when they're on like an 80 to 70% off sale. But right now, I'm recording this. Like I said, second or third time trying to record this. After getting home from watching the newest Doctor Who season premiere, which is the one with the first female Doctor for a season of Doctor Who. And it was weird, strange, definitely a strange twist cliffhanger ending for the episode. One thing I don't understand about some of these is the episode itself is usually about an hour long. I think about an hour long. And then they have some I guess some behind the scenes stuff before and after what they showed. And this was the encore presentation of it. It originally debuted in the theaters yesterday, even though the episode itself debuted on the past Sunday. So, yeah, there's, oh man. Oh boy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to bring up or anything else to talk about that I can talk about. I don't want to share too much stuff, even though if like I probably said already, if people follow me on Facebook, I usually post too much stuff on there, more stuff than I need to talk about. But to be honest, I feel like it's like a weird case of wanting to vent, reach out, and to show how this stuff can affect people, how difficult some changes can be and will be, and how they can affect people. In a way it's helping, and in a way it's trying to get help. I don't know, it's a weird blend. It's a weird mixture of many things. But yeah, at this point, after watching that in the movie theater, I'm just waiting, resting my legs, my feet, until I have to go to my job, my second job. Even though concerning the time frame, it should be considered the first job, but the first job was a school job, and this is in a second. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Also, there was another abridged series I wanted to try as well, but like many other things, it's been put on the back burner as well. There's so many video ideas I wanted to try and put together to work on, even some music videos I was going to try and put together. So I guess you could say it's similar to an AMV style. I know one thing I was going to try and put together for a video was I was going to take previously shown clips from like trailers and stuff for the Spider-Man PS4 game, and as much as possible use that with the I guess the music from a song from the first Spider-Man movie called Hero. I was going to try and use that footage to mirror things from the music video, at least as much as possible. And I wanted to try to do like a top video, like a top 10 or top 5 videos as well, but I had so many ideas of stuff I wanted to do, but now it's all ideas. It's going to be for the who knows how long. So, oh, I mean, I kind of wish I had some better news, some good news as far as these projects that I have been working on, was working on, wanted to work on. I mean, the only plus side is, I'm still doing the Phantom Knight thing, the Sentai review, Jobber Wrestling Corner. It just, when I was working on the script for the professor, and I mean really working on the script, I had a spark, some inspiration, and something happened. That spark went away due to some silly, stupid. Anyway. I guess once I lost the drive to work on that, I guess everything else kind of went downhill. I mean, the only thing I kept working on was this video game streaming, which I don't know if things go bad. I don't know if I'll be even doing that anymore, any of the video game streaming. So we'll see where things go, if they go anywhere or not.